Hey, it hasn't been long since my last upload. That's a first in God knows how long. But I'm really enjoying this new angle here because I can just kind of talk about stuff and it's a lot less burdening over the long run. I'm so happy to hear that you lot are behind me on this new style, as the last video did way better than I expected it to. So many people actually still cared about my content, which made me feel great. So, alright, let's get into today's video, which is about content creation. So, content creation, right? It seems like everybody wants to be a content creator these days, and it seems so easy, right? I mean, all you have to do is record yourself playing a game, maybe make a few faces, say something funny, and you should be fine, right? Yeah, you would be fine if it was 2014. The modern YouTube environment is not for people who want to make videos for fun as a pastime and earn something from it, just kind of like a little bit, you know? I mean, take it from me, as someone who's been trying to do that for about 5 years straight and only got around halfway to being able to make money, the truth is you need to be extremely dedicated and treat your videos like a product and make sure that every single second of it is engaging to the point where you can't click off if you're a viewer. And, you know, if you don't want to do that, then content creation just isn't for you as a job these days. Now, that's very doomer sounding, I know, but I'm basically saying that being a content creator would be worse than working a 9 to 5 as a cashier dealing with bad customers. Now, this is obviously not true. I mean, if you manage your time well and play your cards right, you can really minimize your work to like a few hours a day, and you can maximize your profits to like 6 figures a year, which is insane. So why did I make it out to be such a bad thing? Well, the truth is everything I said was true, but what I just said was also true. You can manage your time well and play your cards right, but you still need to be extremely dedicated to the point where you need to make sure something is happening every second to keep the attention of the viewer. It's no secret that over the years, people's attention spans are getting worse and worse due to short-form content from TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So it's harder and harder to get people to watch a single video for a longer amount of time. Why is this a problem, though? I mean, views and likes are views and likes, right? Well, to someone who's not a content creator, you might think that, but to someone who is, I know that it's not really. See, YouTube is a business at the end of the day, and as a company, their goal is to keep people on that platform for as long as possible so that they make as much money off that person as possible. That's why on YouTube, the two most important metrics are watch time and click-through rate, which is just how often your video is clicked on amongst a pool of other recommendations around it, so essentially, thumbnails need to be good. I mean, one of the requirements to get your channel monetized is to have 4,000 hours of watch time within the last year, because YouTube wants to make sure that they can trust you to keep people on their platform before they start paying you, which honestly, that's a good decision on their part. Maybe they shouldn't be paying people who can't get views, like me. So what does this all have to do with making content anyway? Well, it comes down to this. If you want to be successful on this platform, you need to be unique and provide something that nobody else does. In a super saturated genre like gaming, it is practically impossible to do this. Let's go deeper though. Let's take a look at Minecraft content specifically, you know, what I've been trying to break through in. It's so saturated that you really can't do anything that hasn't been done already. I mean, it literally is the most sold game of all time, so that's kind of to be expected. And because of this, the only way you can make it in this niche is by being better at keeping people's attentions. That's why everything is so flashy these days, and then when a new trend emerges, it's not. Take 100 Days, for example. It emerged in 2019 by Luke the Notable, and in his first video, it wasn't anything flashy, it was just simple Minecraft gameplay commentated with a day counter. And to give Sir Luke credit he deserves, he kept it that way at 3,000 days. If you look at other people's 100 Days now, well, because more people have done it, you know, now they have to make it all flashy and attention grabby. We can't forget about SMPs though. If you want to make content on an SMP in the modern day, there must be a story with scripted events and a group of players that agrees on stuff, as well as overuse of the replay mod. Seriously, every single video opens with a cinematic now. The replay mod is being way too used. A lot of people refer to the whole cinematic camera opening and overuse of it in videos as the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, which means that like good old Jimmy Mr. Beast Donaldson has essentially changed what YouTube content could be, and credits to him, he's good at it, but he's also a good person too, and there's a lot of people who aren't that second thing. But that's a topic for another video though. Well, if you want to be a content creator, what do? It's simple. You step back, and that does not mean quit. This is what I've done recently, and I stopped trying to make that kind of content and started making content that I wanted to make, which is what you're kind of watching right now. I stopped trying to be what the platform wants me to be and started being what I want to be. The bottom line is that if you're in it for money, content creation is going to be extremely difficult for you. You'll need to be dedicated beyond belief and learn the ways of the algorithms and be super original. If you're in it for fun, however, you don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. Just make stuff you're proud of. Why spend all this time doing something that isn't going to work out when you could use that same time and apply it to something that will work out for you, like your education or getting a promotion at your job, for example? An important thing to remember is that if you plan to take risks, you have to have a plan to make sure that the risk isn't too risky. Otherwise, you'll be into risky reels territory where it's do or die. Literally. If you want to try your hand at content creation for a job, you must make sure that you have a stable situation that you could fall back on if need be. That's what I'm doing, where I'm focusing on getting my degrees so I can be stable in the future. Anyways, it's an interesting topic to talk about, and I'll be glad to talk more in the comments if you're interested. That's it for now, though, so I'll see you in the next one, okay?